We got Jim Jefferies in the studio.
Hello.
And I was just thinking as I was turning on the mic, what happened to us? Because Jim Jefferies has been doing our show for many years at this point.
Probably 4 years.
4 years. And,
yeah.
And here we are exchanging baby pictures.
I know.
I'm like, what happened?
Well, you know what the weird thing is? That we used to do that before, but now it's less creepy because we've got kids.
Jim Jeffries' son is 4 months old.
Yeah.
My daughter's 5 months old, and we were just doing a little exchange there.
See, that's that.
I always
thing.
feel awkward like showing baby pictures because I understand like people aren't going to be
Not
as
to
excited
you, I
as
don't.
you
not
are.
not to other parents, but it's when I showed Anthony, it's a bit weird when you go.
No, this kid's adorable.
Well, yeah, the kid's cute and everything, but
We got 2 awes out of Anthony.
If you got ugly kids,
The thing
don't
is,
show.
I like kids. I've always liked kids. So for me, it was always fun. But sometimes you'll be with other comedians and you'll be like, "Here's my baby," and they
don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
You got to understand that. Though.
Yeah, you
should
got to get it.
understand that.
But when you're a new dad like myself, it's still all exciting and new. I imagine if I had another child and another child, the novelty would wear off.
Yeah.
There's
with
a
each
drop
one.
off. Already, there's not as many pictures, not as many toys.
My brother rang me up the other day and he goes, "Fucking kids." He goes, "I tell you what, by the time they're 10, you've seen everything they can do." And I said, "Well, you got 2 daughters, you don't know, mate. You've got all the future where they're banging guys
fuck.
and where the drug problems to
Yeah,
come.
right, sure. The trouble that
You
they get
haven't
into.
seen
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
they
yeah.
can do.
Fast forward, my son's almost 3. I got a broken TV at home from yesterday.
Why?
He fucking was playing his T-ball in my living room.
Well,
He connected.
You know what you've got
And
is
he's
a broken
spiderweb.
parent right there.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to
That
listen.
one high and wide for ball two.
I'll say it again. You got to listen to the first hour of the show today. It was an unusual day yesterday.
But he brought a tee in. And the ball and the bat.
I know.
What part of your parenting was like, I'm going to stop at the 3rd object?
How funny is it to hear it because he doesn't know what happened? There was too much. My whole family's sick.
Right.
He might have got into the chocolate when I wasn't looking.
Right. Once again, you put it up on a high shelf.
You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're absolutely right. In the end, it's certainly my fault, but I just kind of gave up yesterday for a little while.
Yeah, I get that.
And my TV suffered. 65-inch TV is done because you can't get these fixed.
Now you get an 80.
No,
That's what I'm saying. It's time to upgrade.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
I got an 80, and now they're selling 90s at Best Buy.
I got the 90.
And now I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I got the 90. It's fucking sick.
I know, but 80 was sick, but now I feel like my TV sucks balls.
You feel like it's small.
Balls. You got to get the 90, dude.
Yeah, I can't see
When are we going
anything.
full wall?
Full wall.
They're going to do full wall.
Yeah, but they
eventually.
did that with projectors, but projectors suck unless you got a cinema room.
Right.
If you just got it in your house with some cunt who's just like, whoa, fucking look how big it is.
There's always
fuck
someone
yeah.
walking in front of it.
Yeah,
It's
and
too,
you-
don't
right
you
in the
understand how
room.
this technology works? Don't walk in front of it.
The only great thing is that you can watch porn and involve yourself like you're a shadowy man that fucks everyone else.
You do a full shadow person. Like fucking watch your shadow boner.
Yeah, I'm just in the corner wanking.
Are you diaper guy with the kid?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You know, I like, of course,
Respect
changing
that
diaper.
shit.
Well, he's still on breast milk right now, so his shits don't stink too bad. You know, but like my girlfriend was on antibiotics for a week, and he had to go on formula, and his shits were really bad. So I don't know if I'm too excited when he goes into solids. When do you start with solids?
I don't know. 6 months, I think.
Yeah, it's 5 to 6 months.
I think you get
solids.
close. 6 months, I think. Have you had the shit all the way up the back to his neck
Oh yeah,
yet?
he shits
all that
up
stuff?
his back. No, it's not.
God.
Sometimes
I'm just doing this for him, by the way.
Sometimes I shit on his back. Just when my girlfriend gets home, like, look at how big this one is. How do you get blood in it?
Wait till you start it. Wait when he's eating real food and you can't believe how big his shit is. You're like, how the fuck was this in this tiny little fucking
I enjoy
baby?
that. I enjoy that first shit that's got a bit of placenta in it.
Oh, the black?
The black
black tar.
Yeah, the black tar. Where you're like, is this what it's going to be like forever?
Oof. That one's
We didn't
rough.
have a doctor really tell us that about the black shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the dreaded black shit
It's
of
tar. Like, and
Really?
Their first shit because they've just been living on fucking placenta
What are
and
they putting
bodily
fucking
fluids.
Guinness in their bottles.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like Guinness. I've had the black tar, but it's usually after a night of many Guinness.
It does look like something. It looks like runny Vegemite. Like you'd scoop out the bottom of a thing. Yeah, it's not pleasant.
God. Yo, that's fucked.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, Legit is an awesome show.
Yeah.
For real.
Well,
I know we're
thank
friends
you.
and all, but I hope you believe me. Because
Well,
sometimes we have to lie in the show. Legit is a good fucking show.
We have our moments. You know, I'm not going to lie to you and say they're all gold, but we have good episodes and bad, but hopefully we have more good ones than we do bad. But it's, I know for a fact the last 3 or so episodes are awesome, and I was very happy with the first sort of 5, and then we had a little, but it's doing well. I think, I hope we'll get a second season.
Yeah.
You know, but it's weird because now, after making it, I know what people like and what people don't like about the show. And with the second season, I put more of what people like.
Right,
But
yeah.
you don't know when you go, all right, I'm going to get a mentally challenged guy called Rodney in and see if it works. And don't do it too much because people might get offended. People love mentally challenged
They
Rodney.
love Rodney.
Yeah.
And we talked to you on the phone. Rodney is Rodney, man.
He's the real guy.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's the real deal.
I rang him up the other day and I said, how you doing, Nick? And he goes, his name's Nick Daly, and he goes, I'm doing pretty good. And I said, since the show's been on, I said, I bet you're getting noticed in the street. He goes, I haven't been noticed in the street at all. And then like later on in the conversation, he goes, mind you, I haven't been out on the street since the show.
Where's he living?
He lives with his mother.
Okay, yeah. All right.
He's just I don't know quite what his condition is, but he's there.
Is he a trainable? We learned about trainables on
He's
this show.
trainable. Well, see, this
Is he a trainable? What a horrible
This is
fucking
what
way.
we do with Nick is, right? We don't have anything for him in the script. We just go, Rodney's coming in today, and then we just sit him in front of the camera and we just feed him lines. Say this, say that, say this, say that. He just repeats it like a parrot. And you know, eventually
He hits on something.
he'll hit on something. I'll show you I can't put this up online, but he has a sex scene.
What happened?
I'm just looking at Michael Bolton. What is he doing? Michael Bolton shouldn't have any hair left.
Yeah,
Like,
but
what's he doing?
He's got the plugs. He's back.
Did
in.
he? Did he?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He has, because he lost it completely. He's had it, but not that successfully from the looks of it.
Yeah, that's something.
There we go. That's
Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
I won't even text it to anyone. I just don't want the picture coming out.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And you can't put that online?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, because I don't know whether I don't know whether they're cutting that scene out of the show, and if they
that's a scene in the show.
if they leave it in the show,
Gotcha.
God.
then we're all
All right,
good.
we won't even explain it.
Yeah, but
It's a good picture, though.
That's fucking funny, man.
And he didn't know what he was doing then. He had no idea.
No, huh?
We have an episode coming up where there's basically a management company that has all the disabled people.
Really?
Yeah, it's
So if you need a disabled person for a movie or TV show, they're the guys to go to.
the Capables. It's
The Capables.
The Capables. It's like the Expendables, except these people are actually expendable. No. But what it is basically it's an agency where we got Nick from, and we auditioned some other different people, and so we have an episode that's set in. It was a story basically. I got fired from a disabled home for racing disabled people once, and the guy was like, "You have to go," and I said, "Why?" I go, "You were there. You were racing. You were gambling. You were just as bad as me." And he's like, "I didn't put numbers on their backs. You can't put numbers on."
There's a line.
Yeah, but you do that on a professional athlete. It's good, but you dehumanize a person with a number like a horse. Anyway, so we had this idea that I'd have to do some community service or something, and I'm going to hang out in a disabled home for the day, right, where Billy used to build her. So we ring up this agency and we went, give us all of them.
I want to collect them all.
Yeah, we had like 5 Down syndromes, a few cerebral palsy. We had this big tall guy that looked normal, that had an IQ of under 10, right? and so the problem is they never have more than 2 of them working at a time. There's always one in a Hallmark movie, right? And there's always one doing some advert where it looks like it's beaten up for a charity, right? And so they have like 2 carers in the agency that have to come out and set with them.
Sure.
They didn't have enough carers. They brought out 2, and we had 30 of them.
Wow.
And so we needed a disabled wrangler. They were all
Oh my God.
they were all walking in separate directions, and we had this one scene where it was like the premise of the episode. I don't think I'm ruining anything because it's not like there's huge plot lines in the show, but the premise of the episode was there was one of their carers was a girl, and I liked that, but all the capables, let's call them, decided that they're in love with this girl and they got to get me out of their building, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the whole thing. So we got one of the assistant director goes up to all the disabled people and said, "Here's the deal, all right? You're in love with her, but Jim's trying to get her, so you hate Jim, all right?" and
Simple enough.
yeah, it's simple concept that a few of them took to heart. Right? One of them in particular, one Down syndrome lad, started to believe that this was his actual life.
Instead of acting, right?
Instead of
You don't know
acting.
from acting.
He decided he's in love with this,
Oh, my
with
God,
this
that's
girl,
great.
and that I'm the enemy. So we're about to go to lunch. I go off to have a piss. We're in an actual disabled home, right? So I'm urinating in a cubicle, and then I hear, right? I turn around. There's a giant Down syndrome person blocking my cubicle, going, "You stay away from her." And I'm like,
No cameras rolling or
There's no
anything. You're fucking
cameras
taking a piss. You're fucking.
I'm all by myself.
Oh man! And you can't hit a Down syndrome kid.
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna.
not like I can hit the guy.
Yeah, that'd be a bad headline.
Oh my
So
God!
I start yelling out for one of the ADs. I'm going, "Paul! Paul!" And so a whole lot of people have to come and restrain the Down syndrome person.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
And then at lunch there was one of them. I'm putting all my food on my tray. I'm the star of the fucking show, right? if they want to stay on the show and another episode might come up, they want to be good to me, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm getting my food, putting my mashed potatoes. One of them just comes up and slaps it out of my head.
Fuckers!
Imagine doing that on any set, going up to one of the actors. You've got like two
Right.
lines the whole day going.
And the
"Oh,
lead guy,
yeah,
you smack
I
the.
hate this cunt. Bang.
Oh man, you'd be off the set if you weren't retarded.
Yeah. No, but all it was I had to apologize for making him angry. You know.
That's it's your
It's your
problem.
issue.
You're the bad guy. Wow, that's fucking hilarious.
Great story, Jim Jefferies.
we got this because Ratzenberg's in it now, right?
Love it.
We got this episode where Ratzenberg's hanging out with all the disabled people and there's a whole lot of prostitutes in the vicinity, and we've got this on film. I don't know why this came out of John's mouth. He just went up to like the Down syndrome person and whispered in their ear, Yeah, maybe if we pull our money, we can get one of them to dance on the couch.
He seems like a wild guy.
Oh yeah, he's
He's,
fucking great.
Pretty wild.
Yeah,
He's probably entertained you on the set.
Yeah, he's very entertaining on set. He is Cliff. You know,
Yeah.
often he'll just tell you inventions, and you're like, I'm not sure whether he's invented it. He goes, yeah, you know, when you get those hampers, and they get that crinkled up paper. That was my cut. I invented that cut when I was working as a boy, and they stole that from me. And there's a bit of you where he's like, maybe he did invent
Maybe
that cut
he did.
of that thing. I don't think so, but I don't want to question him because he could go into a rage.
And you talked about how you were a fan of his for quite a while, and to be working with him is fucking cool.
To be working with him is cool, actually, because I met him here on this show.
Right.
And it's just, so I went to him the other day, I said, I said, well, you know, you've worked with some big actors and stuff. He goes, yeah, I worked with Laurence Olivier. Did a movie with him. Yeah, I asked him, I said, what's your biggest acting tip? And he told me, never leave your wallet in your trailer. Right? But he said it so...
That's fucking great.
That's a great invitation.
Yeah, and like he's a cool guy. Like he smokes and stuff, and you know he came to my gig in LA. And,
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but the thing is, we're doing. So I did Kimmel like last
You
night.
killed
Yeah.
on Kimmel, by the way.
Right?
Yeah.
And like we can't get press for fucking Ratzenberg. And it's like, this is his first sitcom since Cheers.
Right, yeah.
Someone bring the cunt on so he can tell all of his stories.
He's fucking great. Why wouldn't they? You're right.
I tell you what, with Kimmel, though, man, I was, Jessica Simpson was there. I was trying to I just wanted to meet that, like, she's chunky when she's pregnant.
Yeah, she's
got some
fucking chunky now.
Nice fat legs on her, man.
You like that, yeah?
Well, you know, I got used to that over the course of 9 months.
Oh, okay.
So it was a bit of a memory for me.
Yeah.
and it's like she was like advertising that she's basically made dresses now for pregnant chicks that are a bit slutty. She goes, because you still want to feel pretty when you're pregnant.
Right.
And I felt like going, but you're not. So why try to get that feeling?
Just do your time.
You know, I don't put fucking braids in my head because I want to feel like I have a lot of it. You know what I mean? You're not pretty. Just act dowdy, get on with it, and move on. You might get it back. You never know.
You might get it back. Yeah.
She's still quite attractive though, the Simpson though. Yeah, there's still something about her.
Well, she got a pretty face.
Right? Always had the pretty face. Nice rack.
Well, she's got a big fucking... She's got big...
Huge feeders.
Yeah, see, but they're sloppy looking now. It's that whole thing with tits, man. Whenever you meet, like, a fat chick and she'll say something like, I might be fat, but I got great tits.
Oh, yeah.
And they always act like they go, no, you don't. You have fat tits.
You got fat tits. They're sloppy. They're saggy. You're right.
It's that whole thing. And even
big doesn't mean good.
Even if they're great, right? I wouldn't buy a Picasso if the frame was made out of dog shit. You know what I mean? You'd never go, I'm hanging that on my wall because the thing in the middle's so good.
Oh, my God. Go down. I mean, up. Go
the
up.
first picture?
Up there. Up
Keep going. All the way up.
I can't see what's going
All
there.
the way up. The one in the red bathing suit.
God.
Swimsuit.
Oh, yeah,
my
the Simpson.
She is perfect in that picture.
Oh, yeah.
That is a perfect body right there.
She was great when she was washing that car in that Dukes of Hazzard video.
Yeah.
The
Holy
Simpson,
mother of Christ.
But I didn't get to meet her. I'm next door to her. They fucking... This is how unfamous I am. It's when you get into the Kimmel thing, they have this alleyway on either side, and 50 metres in one direction, they've got it fenced off, and 50 metres in the other direction, they've got it fenced off. And there's just paparazzi just waiting for her to do the 10-metre walk from her car to the door.
Right.
I come in, I'm holding an actual baby. I took my baby down. Not one photo.
No, man.
She comes in 5 minutes later. They back the fucking truck up to the door so she can slither out the back, so not one photo's taken.
Holy shit.
I think to myself, it's like, what's the big deal, right? They just want to have a photo of her.
Yeah.
She's just been on Ellen that day. Everyone knows what she looks like. But what they want is they want pregnant girl slipping in puddle.
Yes. They want a fuck up. They absolutely want a fuck up.
They don't want a pretty photo of her. They want
the dirty one.
They want one leg coming out, a fucking one flap just dangling out of her underwear.
Or big fucking, like, sloppy titty nipple shot.
Or just like a baby's hand reaching out.
Some guy was fucking pissing me off on Twitter. You see that guy that was like, hey, Jim, why don't you ask Anthony why he doesn't promote your show? I fucking talk about it all the time.
I don't worry about things
so
like that.
Pissed
but
at that guy. I blocked him.
It's like the thing is, because I'm anti-gun, you're pro-gun. I understand the fucking deal, right? We don't all agree on everything for the rest of our lives. Otherwise, that's just how the world is. Sure. We all have opinions. As soon as I say something anti-gun, fucking every cunt goes, Anthony, Jim doesn't like guns.
I know. Yeah.
And you're like,
they get you involved.
Yeah, telling on fucking teacher, man.
Did you hear what Jim Jefferies said, Anthony? Because he's fucking... And I'm supposed to go, oh, because Jim Jefferies has a different point of view about guns than I do, I'm supposed to hate him.
Well, he comes from a different place.
Exactly, that too. It's like, but
there's not a culture of guns. What's your take on guns, really quickly?
Well, we had guns in Australia. and then there was massacres, and now we don't have guns in Australia, and we haven't had a massacre since we banned them. But I get the difference, right?
Wait, but the country was able to ban guns, because that's never going to happen in
We
America.
had a huge massacre in a place called Port Arthur in Tasmania. Right. And they banned them like in 2 weeks. It was all over. But
there wasn't an outrage?
The difference between America and Australia is very simple. When they said to the Australian public, we're going to ban guns, the Australians went, yeah, all right then, yeah.
I'm going to get that here.
You do it to America, you go, don't take our guns. And people are like, fuck off.
Yeah, it's not going to be as easy as that here.
But I never see white people saying that. I never see white people going, don't take my guns. It's like, you ask a black person, you go, what about your guns? They're always like, I don't have any guns. What are you talking about?
I don't have any.
Yeah. None of my friends have guns.
No, not legal ones anyway.
They'll ban certain types of guns eventually, but they'll never ban guns in America.
I'm all for muskets. The Second Amendment was written because the musket gives you a lot of time to calm down.
While you're fucking tamping the powder, when you're fucking got that big rod down the front of the barrel,
someone calls you
like,
you're like fat, and you're like, wait there, fuck face.
You're like, all right, I'm mad,
fucking,
but I'm not mad to take out 10 people, I just realized. I'm mad enough to take out the one.
Wouldn't you love to hear a school shooting where it's like a kid has a broken rib?
It's like, whoosh, now you got to pull out the thing and tamp it.
Get ready for the next one.
I think what will happen is they'll get rid of semi-automatic weapons. And, you know, I don't understand when people say they have it for security. I understand when some people say that, but it's like... And then someone will say you had it locked in a safe. It's like, well, that's not security then. If it's locked in a safe.
I hate the locked in a safe. Unless it's on you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's an extra move.
Be.
Yeah, you can't have it locked in the safe. You're going to have a gun.
It's not like Oscar Pistorius before he shot his girlfriend had to go to his safe.
Yeah. Left 23, right 36.
He dragged himself along the floor.
How did he get bail?
This is the thing. If it happened in any other country but South Africa, because the thing is with South Africa, cunts do come through your window a lot.
Yeah.
Look, if I was living in South Africa, I'd be all for guns.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fucking armed to the teeth in fucking South Africa. But this is the thing. You know what happened? It's Valentine's Day. She's fucking hot. It's fucking 3 more years until the legless bastard gets to run again in any type of sporting event.
He's got some downtime.
Yeah, he's got some downtime. And so she's there going, I might go off with a rugby player. At least he's a real man.
Man, he don't want to hear that.
At least he's a complete man, he said. You fucking bitch.
I'll show you.
And he dragged himself across the floor, went to his safe. You think to get his gun, wouldn't you? But that's where he keeps his blades, right?
The fucking spatula feet.
Yeah, he got his spatula feet out. He fucking put them on, and then this is the thing that they're saying. If they broke into the house, why was the bathroom door locked? That's the bit, because it's not like a robber climbed through the window and went, I'm just about soap and toiletries.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
He got into a fight because they reckon there's a text from her to a rugby union player. And rugby's like a much more popular sport than legless running in South Africa.
Fucking man sport right there. Yeah.
And that was it.
You don't want to hear that shit.
But fucking hell, she's a good-looking bird, her. Probably not so much now with the bullet wounds to the face, but...
Probably not.
See, this is the thing, is when my baby was... My girlfriend's pretty and all that type of stuff, right? But her having a kid doesn't make you... stop wanting to fuck things.
Right.
And I thought maybe it would, but it doesn't. So I do it the same way as quitting cigarettes. I'm like, I'm not going to fuck something today, right?
Just today.
Yeah, because you take it day by day.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. I'll take it like an addict, right? and I'll tell you a quick story on that. So I was talking to Dr. Drew, and I was like, because I hang out with Dr. Drew, right?
Okay, yeah.
Because I do his radio show every now and again. And I
He's had a tough month.
I rang him up and I said, what's wrong with Dr. Drew?
Nothing wrong with him. Some of his patients.
Yeah. And I rang him up and I said, Dr. Drew, I said, I can't stop fucking things. Right? Mostly prostitutes. I said, he goes, maybe you're a sex addict, because I live in LA, everyone's an addict or something. He goes, go on to some meetings just to keep yourself in check. So I went along to a couple of meetings.
Wow.
And it's kind of cool, Sex Addicts Anonymous, because you meet a lot of people where you go, I'm not that guy, right? So I just stand up and go, I really like prostitutes. Have a big penchant for prostitutes. really like fucking prostitutes. And then there's another guy's like, I'm cheating on my wife every day. And then there's like someone will stand up and go, I want to fuck my kid. And you'll be like, holy shit.
All right,
Really?
he took it over the top.
And you're like,
What
you go,
the
like,
fuck?
I don't do it, but I really want to. And you're
Wow.
like, whoa, I'm not that
Holy
guy.
shit.
So I used to get into going to these meetings because I thought, oh, this is good. This is exciting times, right? And so one time I go to a meeting. And I come in, there's like 5 fat guys with bald moustaches. I'm like, oh, I've come to fucking Pedos Anonymous here. Right?
Oh, shit.
So I walk in, I've turned a little bit late, and then one guy stands up and he goes, and this is true, it sounds like a bit, but it's true. He stands up and he goes, yeah, look, I hide it from my wife. When she goes to sleep, I go downstairs and do it at parties. I try to find a corner where I can do it. And I'm like, yeah, man, I know your pain, right? And then I stand up and I go, well, for me, it's prostitutes. Right? Everyone stares at me and I go, where am I? And it turned out I was in Overeaters Anonymous.
Oh, shit.
I got my AM and my PM mixed up. I was in the right room, but I was 12 hours late for my meeting.
Right.
And then I said, what is this? And they said, Overeaters Anonymous. And I went, that is one of my problems. But not my biggest problem. See, when my baby was born, the perfect news story would have been like I just would have liked to have seen a news star reader go, at the Hot Girl Convention in Las Vegas, there's been a horrible fire. And every hot girl on the planet is disfigured. And I'll be like, great, I can focus on being a dad. Take care of my kid now.
But since there's at least one hot girl walking around, you just can't concentrate on.
I can't concentrate fully.
Right,
the
right.
good thing about a son is that one day you'll understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can look at his son and you go, all right, you might hate me right up until 25. And then you'll have that moment where you're like, oh.
Now I get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Women are cunts. And you should spend as much time as possible trying to fuck them over.
Jesus, Jeffrey. So it looks like your relationship's going well.
No, it's going well. I'm not cheating, man. I'm fucking
You're doing good.
It's hard, though. It's like really rough.
You met her
not
on
to.
the show. You told us on.
I met her on the show. She was the prostitute in the pilot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
You guys just hit it off.
She's a lovely girl. And the good thing about her is, she's a nice level of fucked up. She came from a very religious family.
Oh, that'll do it.
So like she youngest of 7 kids and all that type of stuff. And the great thing is, her mother's really, really, really religious. Like brought fucking holy water to when my child was born. Wow. And then like everyone was like, I walked in the room, they're sprinkling holy water on the kid. Everyone freaks out like I'm gonna go mental, and I'm like, eh.
Whatever.
Enjoy your fucking voodoo. Right? I said, it's not like you're going against my religion.
Enjoy your fucking voodoo.
I'm an atheist, right? It's not like I'm a Muslim and you're doing the opposite of my religion. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, whatever.
Baptize it. I'll show up. Right, but the mother wouldn't stay with us. Right, she came for a month when the baby was born. She wouldn't stay with us because me and my girlfriend aren't married.
Oh, with living in sin there. Yeah.
Like I need another incentive not to get married.
Yeah.
Why, you're telling me your mother will never stay?
As long as you're not married. Yes, that's perfect.
That's perfect. Fantastic. Let's not do that.
Any like inkling of marriage? Did she pressure you a little bit? Or?
What I do is, I'm being pressured to get married, but what I do is, whenever it happens, I start a fight where I seem like such an asshole, where it's like, you wouldn't want to marry
You wouldn't want to marry this guy. Brilliant.
And then I work my relationship back up to a reasonable level. and then I
You guys brilliant.
Then I drag it back down to the ground.
Right.
I try to keep the embers just unmarried, but not enough for you to leave me.
Oh, that's fucking great. Holy shit.
Jim Jefferies is here for a very special day. You know that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's Meatball Day, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
You like meatballs?
These guys.
I did. I brought the guy, the head of AEG with me because he does my tours because he heard about Meatball Day.
Meatball Day.
He heard about Meatball Day.
Yeah, because Roland's mentioned Meatball Day.
Meatball Day.
Roland's a foodie.
Oh, he certainly is.
If you lay him on his side, he's a bit of a rolly as well. I love that term foodie. I like foodie. I like food as well.
Get rolling in here with the meatballs.
Yeah.
But it is the fat man way of saying
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like a good meal. I certainly do.
Yeah. It's like if I ever tried to go, I'm a drunkie.
I'm a drunkie. What a cute name for an alcoholic.
That's why I have a red nose. Because of my drunkie problems.
You've had to cut back on your partying and stuff, obviously, with a kid and the show.
I didn't drink during the filming of the show.
Uh-huh.
And then I had the kid, and then I took it up a little bit again, and then I'm just no good at it anymore.
Oh, really? You were such a pro.
The hangovers are so... But I'm thinking, I do this thing, like, rather than giving it up, I'm thinking, maybe if I just drink beer. I've never been crazy on beer.
Right.
I've been leglessly drunk, but I don't get my dick out on beer.
Yeah.
And so...
But the beer usually leads to other...
To fatness.
It leads to fatness, and also it gets you like to the point where you're not thinking about not drinking something else.
Yeah.
So you drink the beer, you get a little buzz, and you're like, oh, I'll have a fucking
this one
Jack
time.
and Coke or something.
But kids don't understand hangovers there, Jim Jefferies.
No.
So that probably helps you out a little bit.
No, my
my
kid has a system where when he wakes up in the morning, so he sleeps for 8 hours, but it's that stupid fucking shit with kids where it's like, can we stop putting him to bed at 7? Then he wouldn't wake up at 4.
Right. Let him stay up late.
Yeah, but everyone's like this. You can't. It's way past his bedtime.
Nope.
Are we sure about this? Let's put him to bed at 1 so we can all sleep till 9.
Why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
I don't know, but
10 o'clock in our family. We figure that shit out a little bit.
10?
Yes.
Well, we've got
Keeps him in bed a little longer.
We've got him back till 9 and all that type of stuff now, but it's.
I want beef.
This beef.
All right.
So.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Where's this from? Who are we?
Meatball Obsession.
Meatballobsession.com.
Oh yeah, we're doing in honor of National Meatball Day, which starts tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, we're doing a buy one get one free on all the meatballs.
Are you fucking kidding? It's National
incredible.
Meatball Day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a tree yet.
Oh God, dude, God.
These holidays sneak up on you, don't they?
They sure do, Jim.
You know, back in World War II,
Yeah.
the Japanese were called meatballs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they called them meatball. Fucking meatball. Because they flew those zeros, and they had those goddamn Japanese flags on there with the big red circle. Like a meatball. Just a little meatball history for you.
Or Meatball Day.
Little meatball
This is
history.
tomorrow.
So you do
I always
kamikaze
thought-
meatballs and just throw meatballs?
Yes!
All right.
I always thought they were called
Once you
period sheets.
Cook the meatballs.
A Japanese flag, yeah.
Yeah, period sheets.
It's like I made a fucking Japanese flag out of the bed last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Meatball Obsession guy going? One bomb and he's out of here?
Yeah.
All right.
Get back in there. Try again.
These are so
What
fucking
am I
good.
eating?
Well, that's the beef meatball and sauce, and then we also have turkey here.
Turkey is pretty good, too.
Don't you mix the beef and the pork together when I'm at home?
Nah, we do all one.
Not on.
We do all one meat.
Yeah, and
That's
the
the way my
sauce.
grandmother did it. That's the way I do it.
Yeah, the sauce is good, too, man.
Thank you.
Oh,
Roland's doing a food show tomorrow, right, Roland?
good.
Yeah.
So
What time is your food show?
From 5 to 6.
5 to 6 tomorrow on this channel. Roland has a bunch of fucking famous chefs and people coming in.
So let me get this right. These are all your grandmother's recipes.
Yes.
And so you've started a big business off your grandmother's ideas.
Yeah, well, I did. The parent company is called Mama Mancini's, and you get these in all supermarkets,
see-
and I opened a restaurant in Manhattan serving them in cups.
This is the deal, right? If I opened up a business with my grandmother's ideas, it would be called Racism Obsession. That's the only business I could open.
That's it?
Yeah.
Does
She really,
does she get a taste, or did you wait for her to, go to the other side?
Yeah, she's gone a long time. Late 70s.
Smart.
wow.
That means you get to keep more of the profits.
Yeah, that's it.
No, yeah, smart. Wait till the grandmother dies.
just-
Yeah, and
I'm just hoping none of
then
the-
dig
none of
through
the
her
family
drawer
does
for the
it.
recipes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Starts jumping in trying to get a piece of your pie over there. I get a piece of your meatball. What was your grandmother's most hated race?
The whites. She was colorblind. No, She hated, what did she call them? Gooks, chinks.
Oh, she didn't like Asians.
Something like the Asians, no.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. And she would just like, what was her problem with them?
Well, Australia's different. See, we have Asian immigrants in the same way that, say, Texas and LA and all that have Mexican immigrants.
Oh, okay.
So they're our nearest neighbours.
Oh, yeah, you're like in the South Pacific down there.
Yeah, all the illegals are mostly Asian people. So there's a bit of that. And then there's also, the war.
That whole thing.
Yeah, where the Japanese weren't the best of people, were they? You got this little refined culture, these gentle people. They had war atrocities against soldiers that was as bad as the Nazis against the Jews.
Yeah.
And there was meant to be a thing where you didn't... we all know it's meant to be like Hogan's Heroes, right?
Sure.
You're meant to get locked up and have a funny time, some laughs, and have
you leave the camp every so often. You pull some shenanigans. You come back.
Exactly. Or even like where you get to whistle a little bit, and the Great Escape, where you have fun digging tunnels.
Right. Nothing like the Bataan Death March.
Yeah, but it turns out the Japanese weren't into that. They were into beatings.
Getting a history lesson today.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she didn't like them.
Did she grow up in that?
Yeah,
in that time,
Second World War, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. She'd be in she's my father's 73.
Wow. Okay.
She'd be 100 by now.
Wow.
She died in her 90s. She was.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she used to. Did she relate some of the stories of World War II and like how fucking?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's always. We haven't had a great war, have we? These modern day wars aren't as fun as the. We need like a great super villain. Now that we got Bin Laden, I met the guy who shot Bin Laden.
You did?
Did you really?
I met the actual guy.
Wow.
He was.
How?
There's He's a friend of a friend. The thing is, the guy who's one of the producers on the TV show, he's producing a movie with this guy and 3 others who were on the mission. I can't say their names or anything like that, but the guys that run they're getting they're advisors on films that involve soldiers. So it was on set. They all came down and I met the guy. Yeah.
What
kind of guy was he?
Did he say anything about it?
Yeah. Short gook. That's what he was. No.
God damn.
Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, I did that one for you.
She'd love you for it.
No, he was Teddy Toughnuts. He was the type of guy you wouldn't fuck with. You know, he was built in cowboy boots and. Not that cowboy boots make for toughness.
No, but
cowboy boots can go either way.
Right.
Cowboy boots. If you're I got a pair of cowboy boots. I always look like a faggot. Right. But like some guys put cowboy boots on, and you're like, I wouldn't fuck with that guy. That guy looks tough.
You gotta own him.
Yeah.
You gotta own the cowboy boots.
Did you ask him anything, or did he discuss what?
I don't know if I'm at liberty to say, but he
did an interview and talked about. He step by step said he went in there, saw Bin Laden, the wife was in front of him. He said he shot him right in the fucking head.
He wasn't sure that it was him to begin with. It wasn't until he shot him and he went, "Oh, hey,
jackpot!"
Yeah,
that's the guy.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild, man.
And we were looking for him for so fucking long, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we knew where he was the whole time, Jim Jefferies.
Yeah, but they had to make that movie longer.
That's right. That's right.
How old the guy is he? About
40. He's not young.
Really? He wasn't?
He might be 35.
35? Interesting. Wow, fuck. I would have pegged him as a little younger, but...
Yeah, no, there was... Well, I don't know anymore what people's ages are. You know when you watch...
He said leads him to something.
When you watch sport, right?
Yeah.
And I watch like...
Wait, hold on.
Oh, hold on. Hold that thought.
Hold on
that
thought.
goddamn thought.
We're losing Meatball Guy.
Yeah, Meatball Guy's got to go.
You got to go, Meatball Guy?
No, I'm going to sit outside, I guess.
All right.
No, you come and see
You
me.
can sit there where Terrence Howard's going to sit in a few minutes.
Tell us more
Is
about
Terrence coming up? Oh, we got to take a break, too. Then.
The original meatball in a cup.
That's it.
Love it.
14th and 6th.
14th and 6th Avenue.
MamaMancinis.com for my wholesale meatballs.
I'm going to start selling meatballs in a cone.
There you go.
What if they go to Meatball Obsession, which is a lot easier to remember?
MeatballObsession.com, right.
That'll get to you your stuff?
Yes.
Your
and
other
the
stuff?
other company is Mama Mancini's, which I sell to supermarkets around the country.
Wow, good for you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
God damn.
Yeah, start delivering sauce to my building for me, please.
It's very
Let's get
good.
on a regular schedule.
Yeah, I can't stop
All right,
eating
let's
this.
get that done, Sam. Plug all up.
Can't fucking stop.
Free sauce for the Obster.
You should put these with spaghetti.
Oh, well, we have.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the tip.
Can someone trademark that? I just came up with that.
Spaghetti and meatballs. That's crazy.
I don't think anyone came
catch
up
on.
with that yet.
I don't think it'll catch on.
Your story about sport and people's ages before we go to break.
It's like when you go watch a game, everyone who's playing in the teams is like 26, but I still look at them as being older than me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Because there's that still stupid bit where you still look up to them.
Right.
And there's no one younger that you look up to in this world except for athletes.
And growing up, they all were older than
They
you.
were all
so
old, and they looked really old when you're growing up because it was all like big moustaches and shit when we were young, right? But, but now, I think it's also a bit of your brain thinks, oh, I've still got a shot at playing professional sport.
yeah.
You know what I mean? like your brain goes, maybe one day I'll just be, playing basketball and some guy will spot me and just go, have you ever tried out for...
You're good.
Yeah, and movies like The Rookie, that Dennis Quaid movie where he's like he was 34. But right. Too old for that. Yeah. but there's bits where you go, well, he did it. You never know.
You never know. It could happen.
Or I even
the right circumstances.
Like maybe I'll break my arm and there'll be a tendon in my arm that will make me throw like something and everything will just turn around for me.
Yeah.
I won't be uncoordinated.
That doesn't happen.
Not with that fucking attitude.
You do reach a point where you think like of all the things you can't do now. If you just had no ties to anything, nothing, and you're 21 years old, you could pretty much try to do anything, whether you're good at it or not. Like okay, I want to fucking fly F-18s. Right, I'm going to go through all the motions, and you can if you go through all the motions. Then you start reaching these ages where it's like, oh, you're not even allowed to do that anymore.
Part of the reason that I don't want to fuck around with my girlfriend is I'm not good at it anymore. I used to be an excellent fuck. Now it's like, if you even get me on top of it for a bit, congratulations.
You pulled a hammy and it never healed.
Shit. I have that cramp afterwards where you have to rub my thigh.
You just got no stamina anymore.
I can't get on top like that where you're doing the push-up.
Push-ups. Yeah, you got to go push-ups.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm an excellent spoon fucker. You know when you spoon, I can get good leverage that way.
Just on your side.
That gives the appearance of, imagine that we're all up and standing. Because it's the, I don't think oxymoron's the right word, it's the dilemma that I used to be as fit as a fiddle but come really quickly. Now I'm like so unfit and can't come. And so like I'm just fucking I'm dying. Like my actual lung capacity is packed in and my balls aren't shooting anything else.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
We have a timing issue. We got to take a break, unfortunately. And we got to read that too.
Yeah.
All right, Mask Sexual Flavors is the new way for foreplay. Available in 4 tantalizing flavors. These oral gel strips will be the spark to light your bedroom flame. Visit sexualflavors.com to check it out, to purchase, and to find a retailer near you. Mask Sexual Flavors. Jim, you sticking around for Terrence Howard?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. And Meatball Guy, what are you doing?
I'm going to hang out outside, I guess.
All right, meatballobsession.com. Thank you so much. We'll be back with Terrence Howard.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, very cool. Jim Jefferies still in studio.
Hey.
Meatball Guy left with his meatball obsession business. And he has been replaced by Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
I'm the new meatball.
Who's beyond cool.
I know, right?
He has us cracking up before we even start.
And it's got a sharp. He's just like so sharp.
You're making us look really bad. Dressed like that.
Your mama made y'all look bad.
Look at that perfect suit on this guy. Perfect.
He's even got like the handkerchief in the pocket.
I know. He's got that look, and he can pull it off.
You're doing a lot of press, though, right?
Yeah, it's just killing you. You know, I was supposed to be in Mexico right now getting in trouble.
Oh, man.
And they called and said, no, you've got to come and promote this movie. And I'm out here doing this stuff. And, you know, Colin's going to make all the money from it. Movie's going to make all the money from it. No money's coming to me. So everybody out there, go see Dead Man Down and tell them they should send Terrence some money. It's coming out tonight. There's the advertisement for you.
Getting good reviews.
It is. Our paper's giving it the good reviews.
Yeah, no,
here in New York.
They did this. Neil Arden did his thing in it, and Colin, you know, the Irish, there's something about the Irish. I don't know, they steal all the women, they take all the alcohol, and they get all, you know, they're okay. You're okay if you're Irish and you're drunk, it's great.
Then it's fine,
If you're a black man and you're drunk, you're lazy, right? What's that about?
But this is the thing about Colin Farrell, though. Like his whole career, he's been like, oh, I'm so cool, I'm so fucking cool, I'm smoking, you're not smoking on TV. You know when you're smoking on TV and you're looking fucking cool, right? But then, I watched a documentary on the cunt. He used to be a line dance instructor.
Was he?
Yeah, in fucking Dublin. There's pictures of him in a cowboy hat with chaps making fat Irish women dance.
Different guy, huh?
Yeah, he's not as tough as you think.
I didn't see that. I didn't know that.
I want to get one of those pictures.
Google that.
Yeah, you need a picture of that.
There'll be a picture of it.
Oh, I believe it. We'll find it.
He's got a reputation for being a little out there and a little.
He's had some fun, man.
Yeah.
He's had some fun, but he's calmed down a lot. I mean, he gave me a lot of freaking advice when he was losing his girlfriend. You know?
Shit.
But he always have 20 new girls to come and get to him.
No doubt.
You know, because what's up with these Widow's Peak and the handsome white dudes, man? I got white in me. I got a Widow's Peak.
I see a Widow's Peak there. Come on.
No, they painted that in this morning, man.
Something tells me you probably, did just fine for yourself.
Yeah, I did all right. I did all right.
Over the years, I'm sure. What do you do these days as far as relationship? What's that situation like?
Well, no, I've started counseling with my wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're considering whether we can reconcile or not.
Is that work? That
Hell
counseling
no,
stuff?
It don't work. But I think the judge looks at it more favorably.
Okay, like you gave it a shot. Like you tried and gave it a shot.
I've done that. I've been to that with girlfriends.
With girlfriends?
Well, no,
Counseling
current girlfriend with a child.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
baby mama. That's what we call baby mama.
You go along to the counselor. The counselor agrees with you, like, maybe you're acting like a bit of a bitch and Jim isn't a bad guy, right? And you walk out of the counseling like, I think I'm winning. I think I'm winning.
I think I'm on, yeah.
And then she's like, we're not going to see that guy again. That guy's an idiot, right? And then you go to some woman and the woman's like, no, he's a scumbag. And you're like, shit.
So what I hate about counseling, you go in there and the guy tells you, look, you have to pick a time in which you're going to discuss certain topics. Mm-hmm. You can't argue all day. You can't jump out and bushwhack somebody every 5 minutes with an argument or a problem. You've got to pick a time, 5 minutes every 2 or 3 hours to have this conversation. Jesus. But we walk out of there, and every girl that I've ever gone with counseling with, we come out there and she goes right into the same stuff. It's like, do you have a mind? We just paid this man $500.
Right, you didn't listen at all.
You didn't listen to it? Okay, next time I know what to do. I'm going to roll a joint next time, and we just going to sit there. And you know how they used to do counseling? They used to give MDMA in the 50s. You'll go in there if you were in married counseling, and they would give you a pill, both of you a pill. You go home, they tell you to take the pill, and a half hour later talk about what's going on.
Really?
That's where it all came from.
I wish they did it like how they do it in Saudi Arabia, stoning. There's not enough stoning counseling. Really? Did I say that woman on TV had great tits? Get in your hole.
The ridiculous thing is thinking that anyone can tell you to be rational when you're in an emotional, irrational moment. The reason you're arguing is because you can't think rationally. So they tell you 5 minutes. Put it at 5 minutes. Do you think you're actually going to be making your point and then look at your watch and go, honey, we got to stop.
We've got to stop.
That's 5 minutes.
Exactly. It's always like, take a deep breath.
They don't take a deep breath.
No.
They over-talk you the whole freaking time. You're trying to be calm and like, look, I'm trying to be a gentleman. And then you walk from the bathroom into the kitchen trying to get away from them.
My
then
God.
You walk into the bedroom and they're still right there. Then you walk into the living room and then they take the remote from you and they corner you. And then when you yell back, you are a monster.
Now you're the monster.
And then you go put your legs on, you shoot the bitch through the bathroom door.
And then you say you didn't know that she was. You thought she was a burglar. You thought she was a burglar. Or you could get stabbed 27 times and shot in the head.
That was a crazy story. She's batshit crazy, that one.
Oh, but they can get away with it.
Yeah,
Look at Lorena Babbitt. She didn't go to jail.
No.
But let a man do that to a woman.
Yeah.
It's a hard time.
Oh, my God.
Speaking about that, making your brains. Opie, when you had kids, did you go to parenting classes?
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah, we went to one, right? And they had this video where there's this guy, and they're like, hey, everyone, don't shake babies. And I'm like taking the piss. I'm like, can someone get me a pen? So I can write this down.
You know that.
And then they got this guy in the video that's like, when you feel like shaking the baby, count to 10. Then don't.
Who wants to shake a baby? You shake a martini.
No. I want to shake a baby. I tell you what, I dream about shaking my fucking baby in the middle of the night. I don't do it because I'm a rational person.
Okay, all right, but you think about it.
My belly.
I would love to just do it during like a lullaby, like go to sleep, you little fucking cunt.
Keep the money. I want your baby.
Oh, my God.
They will challenge you, those babies.
No, what you gotta
You
do-
understand why some parents lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
No, you got to get back to smacking your kid in the mouth.
Now,
You know the way they used to do.
Yeah.
You know, when I was
Old
a kid, I
school.
got smacked in the mouth all the time.
All the
I
time.
turned out all right. I got my ass whooped at least 3 times a day. My father would come home, dude, I know you did something. Get your ass over. Come here. Come here. And he used to whoop us with these laughs. You know that they put the plaster on?
Oh,
those little thin pieces.
shit.
And he'd whip us on our thighs because my daddy was a Muslim.
Holy
He'd whip us on the bottom of our feet and our thighs. And I turned out all right.
And how does that make you
Looks like
feel? And do you find that has affected your relationship today?
Oh, boy. Psychobabble. No, I knew I did something wrong when I felt the wrath of the belt.
The belt?
You know? My dad had his belt, and he'd come in and give us a few whacks with that thing. And then if we were, like, almost bad enough to get hit, he would hang the belt on the bedroom door, and that buckle would, like, glimmer in the light like a warning. Like, there it is.
And that was good enough.
I'll tell you what, you haven't lived until you've had a 300 to 400 pound woman who...
Jim's mom.
That's my whole sentence. No, you haven't lived until my mother, this was her trick, right? You'd do something, you'd break something, and then you'd be like, fuck, am I in trouble? She'd be like, nah, you're not in trouble. Everything's fine. And then she'd leave it till 3 a.m. and she'd wake you up to a beating.
Wow.
See,
That's
now,
cruel.
if you had a black grandmother,
Right.
you know those extension cords?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We didn't have any extension cords in the house. I'd cut them in half because they would beat the shit out of you with an extension cord and then have the audacity to rub butter on you afterwards. Now, baby, you know you shouldn't have done that. Come on over here. You know you do it again, I'm going to whoop your ass again. Now get over here.
That's mean, man. Wow.
That's torturous.
I once laid my mother out, punched her in the stomach
What?
when I was a teenager, and she hit the ground like a bag of shit. and to this day, I have no problem with it. I'm kind of proud of it. She used to hit me every day. And
That tactic, though, is like when you get people that are held hostage, and the guy goes, "You'll go home today," and they put you in the car, give you your civvies, you drive you around the block, and you're like, "Wait a minute, we're going back." Yes, you'll not go home today. That is torturous.
Do you watch Locked Up Abroad?
That's psychops
yeah.
that she's doing on you.
That's the best show on TV.
I locked
Amazing.
up abroad once. Me and Rick James.
Yeah, that's frightening. That's a frightening show. I want to talk about more about Dead Man Down over here.
Man down. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking about
the
Dead Man
movie's gonna do
Down.
fine.
Women have on men is basically dead man down. And before they had Viagra, it was dead man down. Now dead man standing, the resurrection.
So what's the gist of the movie?
No,
What are we getting?
the movie is just about the revenge that we have, like him beating the shit out of his mama. It's the
Beat the
revenge.
shit out of her.
He upped it a little bit for
I
you.
gave her one in the bread basket.
You knocked the wind out of her. I wouldn't call call it a beating?
It's just about revenge. You got Numi's character that's out for revenge for the person that messed up her face when really it was her daddy. You know, well, not her daddy. She's a beautiful girl. I shouldn't have said that. I love her. Numi, you're out there. But no, and then you've got Colin's character who has lost his entire family, and everybody's looking for revenge. And you've got my character, who's just a nice black guy in the movie that's trying to be upscale in the middle of a white neighborhood. And you've got people that's throwing shit on top of me like it's my fault. I didn't do anything to anybody, but why do people keep fucking with me? That's what the movie should be.
That's what it should be. Right. Because I remember that character. That sounded familiar.
A little bit.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Jimmy Norton isn't here. He's a huge fan. Loved you. Obviously, he talks about your role in Crash all the time, which was fantastic.
That was great to watch my wife get molested. That was a great experience. I love that moment.
That's a tough scene.
That is a tough.
That's a real tough scene.
And Matt Dillon did not pull back a punch. You know, sometimes an actor, if they got to hit you, they'd be like, look, I'm sorry, man. It might hurt a little bit. But Matt was sitting there molesting my wife, looking at me. You like this, don't you? You want me to do it to you?
Wow.
And I'm about to whoop this white boy's ass.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like when my dog fucks a shoe.
What?
You know when your dog fucks a shoe and stares at you?
Like, that's what I'm gonna do to you. You got some crazy shit going on with you, man. He looks at you when he's doing it.
Jefferies.
We had
Give you the stink eye.
I knew this dog that used to do that to everybody, and then there's this little kid. I was like 7, but it was this 6-year-old girl and the dog's name was Chewy. And when the dog jumped on her, now we told her, we just said, just stay still, knowing that the dog would keep humping her.
Shit!
Yeah.
Just
That was so bad. But
her
I was
name's
7. I was 7, but I was 7.
But you knew that shit was cool.
It was cool back
You knew
then.
at 7.
Unbelievable,
Well,
man.
the movie's going to fucking do very well.
It's
great.
No one's gonna,
today.
No one's going
Today.
to see that Dumb Oz movie. They're going to see this thing.
The Oz movie looks shit, doesn't it?
Well, it's getting 0 stars.
It's too much CGI.
0 stars.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know the story.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's,
You're going to bring the wizard. It's going to be before that. You're going to try to kill the witch. We know you don't fucking kill her. She's in the next movie.
Are we still talking about women?
It's more about counseling.
he's helping out your movie, Terrence. Indirectly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I can tell you what happens. I bet you the wizard stays.
Yeah, you better. Yeah,
he
you think?
probably travels. He probably stays
There really wouldn't be any
Maybe
surprises.
they kill the
Probably
wizard
right.
and a new one takes his place.
Hell no.
Probably.
You know
Lou.
who takes his place? Alphonse.
Alphonse.
In this movie.
Yeah.
Dead Man Down takes
Yes.
the Wizard of Oz. Who gives a damn about the Wizard of Oz?
Fuck that.
You know, they didn't even bring the midgets back. Nope. What was that about? I mean, the little
that
people
was my
back.
biggest complaint with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Oompa Loompas.
No dwarfs, no ticket money from me.
No.
You got to
No.
bring back. You can't bring out one dwarf and.
Well,
and
Hollywood figured out we could handle one dwarf. People will handle one dwarf. And we'll
People go crazy
just multiply
for
the
a
one
load
dwarf.
of dwarfs, man. I tell you what, I played the Little People's Convention of America at the Marriott in Anaheim.
You did?
I have a dwarf friend, Brad Williams, who's a comic, and he said, I got this gig, and, you know, I tell you what, man, there was so many dwarfs, and they all go to just fuck each other, right? Because it's like a convention of them, and it's like an even playing field.
Right.
And they're quite.
Everyone's a dwarf.
open.
They don't have to
And my-
compete with
my
normal-sized people.
My dwarf friend Brad, the thing that he said was wrong. He goes, because there was kid dwarfs and everything like that. He goes, the biggest problem he has is you know when you look at it like a child who's a dwarf, he goes, I can't tell whether it's a child or an adult either. Like he's a dwarf. He'll be chatting to a girl that he thinks like 25, and he'll be like, oh, so you're 11. Oh, well, just because we were the same height. I thought, but I'll tell you something, dwarf kids, like little kid, like 5-year-old dwarfs, fucking adorable,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Are you
You think
talking
it-
about
you think it-
primordial dwarfs?
Like little, yeah, with the big foreheads and
the little teeth?
Yeah, there's 200 different types of dwarfism, so we have the whole mixed bag here, right? But it makes you not want to have a regular kid.
Really?
Oh, if you had one of them in your house,
You know, a little baby dwarf?
it's like if your baby was walking. Like your baby, they're outrageously good. The little dwarves.
Terrence might have tapped out on
Did
this
y'all
one.
remember? No. Do y'all
still in?
remember
Terrence
that
is in?
Randy
All right,
Newman
good.
song?
I really
Short
did.
people got nobody.
Right.
That was a mean song.
Apparently so. A lot of people didn't like
I didn't
it.
make that up. I really did do that gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a giant. I saw these. They put this game room up for all the dwarf kids, like with video games and stuff. I'm a pinball nut, and they had a couple of pinball machines there. I thought, why the fuck aren't these kids playing the pinball machines?
Oh, no.
It takes 2 dwarf children to play a pinball machine.
Really?
Because their arms don't reach around. they have to do it
They
like
have
a
to team up.
three-legged
I'm not
race.
laughing.
Flipper at a time.
I'm not laughing.
See, he tapped out. He's tapping out, I think.
No.
He's trying to be cool, but I think he's tapping
Oh,
out.
my God.
I can't believe this. He was all right when I punched my mother.
Yeah.
I was not. Yesterday, for the first time, I never had a sexual attraction to a little person like that. But yesterday, I saw a little person, he was quite cute.
Well, they had a few of the porn star ones there.
Porn stars.
Wow.
There's a lot of porn star dwarfs, man. Big industry.
Yeah, there are. Big
And
industry.
we had a few of those little hoochie fucking porn star chicks. It was, it was quite the scene.
There's a few well, obviously the little one from, what was that, Total Recall? The little blonde one?
Oh, yeah, the original one, yeah.
She was kind of, you looked and went, I might throw that one a little flip.
We had a bad we had a bad experience with a dwarf on our show. She thought she wanted to be a stripper, and we go, come on in. We'll see if you're doing everything right.
Oh, we had her audition for us.
Right.
She
So
got up on like one of the consoles
on the console
and started dancing, and then she burst into tears. Oh, it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She realized, I guess, that she didn't want to be a stripper.
Who consoled her? Which
think
one of
Jack
you
Black.
consoled her?
It might have been Jack Black. He was in that day.
And
Jack Black used to do the show.
and Colin was in too.
And Tom Hanks' son.
Colin Hanks. Yeah.
It was a weird day. But she
that wasn't odd.
she decided she didn't want to be a stripper, so we helped her out in the end.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have the Miss Delaware thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I did a routine on my last special, which was about when I was fucking Michael Phelps' ex-girlfriend, and
Which he did, by the way, Terrence.
Wow.
Yeah,
For the record.
And I was, and like the thing was, she broke up with Michael because Michael had cheated on her with Miss America, and my joke was with Miss California, and I said, well, I could never do that to you. I said, it's not that I wouldn't, I just couldn't.
You couldn't, right?
It's Miss California. That bitch has got to be fucking tasty, right?
Yeah.
I'm a minor celebrity. I could cheat on you with, say, Miss Delaware, right? I just said that as a throwaway thing.
You had 50 states to choose from, and you chose the one.
I called it.
You called it before it happened.
As soon as that story broke, I had 1,000 Twitters going, maybe you could fuck Miss Delaware.
Yeah.
If I had $200 on the camera,
I've been
sure.
trying to get her attention and get her to follow me on Twitter. So all the fans have just been talking about what a great guy I am. And I got a DM from her that was like, "Who are you?"
Well, the thing
like,
is she taking a full point? She's a shit fuck.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
I think
What's
she's
a shit
adorable.
What is a
exactly.
shit
Thank
fuck?
you.
Did you nut?
Even a shit fuck is
Did you
great fuck.
orgasm? Let me say it politically correct. Did you arrive?
when I was masturbating to it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't fuck her. I just watched the point. Yes, I did, but I had to put a lot of work.
No, he wants to
into it.
know what a shit fuck is.
A shit
Officially.
fuck is someone who's not a good fuck.
But he's saying if you're not,
I
what's
thought
the
that
difference?
was-
there's
Bad fuck is a good fuck.
Do you
thought shit
always
fuck
nut?
was
That's what
anal.
he's saying.
Do you always nut?
Insert, withdraw, repeat.
I'll tell you the only good
That's
fuck
the
I
goal.
know.
Right.
That's why we're here.
I'm not doing it for a resume stuffer.
The only great fuck that I know is me, because I'm the only one who always makes me come.
You need some
personally-
therapy a little bit. I've got a great therapist that's been helping me deal with some childhood trauma and issues.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like with a therapist where you've talked about your childhood and they've gone, Jesus?
You do not want that.
No. They tell you, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, dude,
I'm sorry
I
that happened.
heard one was like, that's not normal.
Wow. And they've heard it all.
Well, that's why I'm fucking here talking to you in the first place. Something's not right.
Don't make me feel worse by thinking I'm the one real lunatic you've ever spoken to.
My mother used to do a thing. do a thing when we were kids. She used to take me and my brothers down, and it sort of worked. Me and my brothers are both successful. We come from a very working class family, but she used to take us in our summer holidays down to.
This can't be good.
No, it's not that bad. It's just
Hold on, let me get the lotion.
Every Jim Jefferies story starts out sweet. I just want people to know that.
This is a very quick one. It's not that bad.
His mom getting it in the bread basket.
She used to take us to a factory
Terrence has to go.
where you'd watch like some like mentally challenged person just putting lids on a container just over and over and over again. She'd make you stare at that for 4 or 5 hours, constantly whispering in your ear, "That's what will happen to you if you don't work hard."
Wow.
Right?
And look at what happened.
And I told that to the therapist, like, see, my mum did some good things, and the therapist was like,
that was a good thing.
Yeah, because I didn't.
No, that's psychopathic.
Yeah,
helped you with your work ethic.
I only just found that out. That's a bad day for a kid.
She deserved another punch that day.
Another punch to the bread basket.
Registered in your neighborhood?
Are you one of those dot people?
Terrence has to go.
Terrence, man, this was awesome.
What a blast.
This is great. It's been a long time since I've been able to talk to some men.
Just hanging out.
Well, since it's just us anyway.
Yeah.
I love y'all, man.
It's great.
Come back, please.
We'd love to have you back.
Great,
Dead Men
man.
Down. It's in theaters today. Go. Take your date tonight.
Right
and
on.
Also The Company You Keep, April 5th. Limited release in New York and L.A.
Yeah.
Terrence Howard, just
this was
big
a great
fan.
guest.
This is wonderful.
Love
Thank
having
you
you in.
so
Thanks
much.
so
You
much.
were really, really
I want to
good,
come back
man.
and see y'all again.
Anytime you're in town, promoting something, come on in. You're a blast, man. A
will.
lot of fun.
Thank you.
Terrence Howard and Jim, I think we're wrapping up too. So
Jim Jefferies.
he's got the big show on FX, legit.
Yeah, legit. I'm at the Best Buy Theatre tonight. I think there's less than 100 tickets left for all the shows put together. There's 2 shows, and I'm in Boston tomorrow, and Boston's sold out. So
Nice.
fucking sorry.
It's good seeing you, buddy.
All right, thanks for having me, guys.
Keep in touch. We got to read the mass sexual flavors thing. All right, it's the new way for foreplay. Available in 4 tantalizing flavors. These oral gel strips will be the spark to light your bedroom flame. Visit sexualflavors.com to purchase or find a retailer near you.
How are you?
Wow,
God.
What's happening?
How are you?
Well, we were talking to Terrence and Jim Jefferies.
Very nice. How are you? Nice to see you.
Damn.
Y'all see what happens to black hair with these things on now? I got this nice little,
You got the
this little
index.
ramp going on over here. Look like I had major surgery or something.
What are you promoting?
Yep.
What are you promoting?
What's you promoting? I'm promoting a movie
Yeah?
that I produced and
Nice.
then coming out tonight.
Very cool.
Name of it.
It's called Adventures of Serial Buddies. It's the first serial killer buddy film.
And it's coming up against Dead Man Down tonight.
Yeah.
I hope y'all do terrible. We get a shot of you guys?
All right.
One more.
Damn. Fucking taking a lot of pictures there, Jim Jefferies. We're still on the air, by the way.
Gotta grab you guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So long. Nice to meet you.
Thanks so much. Oh, Terrence, actually, both of you guys,
Yes,
get in
please.
here and
Come on, let's get
a
over
little
here.
photo
Can I
here.
get a picture with you too?
Yeah.
Come on. This is my, yeah, there we go. Get in here.
Nice.
Great. Thanks so
Tommy, you
much.
wouldn't have a pick, would you?
Yeah, right?
Got to fix your hair?
To fix my afro.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Tommy Davidson right there.
What?
Tommy Davidson.
Where?
He was just in here asking for a pic. It's crazy.
What was he doing?
I don't know.
Was he in
Terrence
the whole
Howard
time?
was asking Tommy Davidson for a pic.
Was he in the whole time in the corner?
No, he was out.
What is he?
thing, man.
Yo, what are you doing, Tommy?
Yeah, there he is.
Not a black thing.
It's not a black.
It's not a black thing.
He got a pick.
I know, right?
Yeah, he got the whole Hebrew frog on.
Fucking Tommy Davidson.
Having a Garfield.
Later, Tommy.
Right?
Fucking when she turned around.
She's got a nice,
This close
a nice
to pulling my
ass.
cock out.
What a weird end to the show.
I really was just like,
What the fuck just
What a
happened?
great Friday show, man.
That's what's her name from Extra?
Maria Menounos.
Yeah. She was-
Goddamn, Jim Jefferies, you
she knows who you are.
fucking
Huh?
knows who you are.
kill me. Hilarious today.
That's very
Holy
cool.
shit.
And then Terrence Howard killing
Terrence-
it. I thought he was going to be a stiff.
I thought he was going to talk
someone
about
has to
like
say it.
acting.
I thought he was
and-
going to be very like, just serious,
He's
monotone.
out of his fucking mind.
He's
I love
out of
it.
his mind.
Holy
He didn't
shit.
tap out once.
What is it?
From Heather B.
What is it?
Real World. Pineapple martini.
right.
She said to give one to you.
What?
They're drinking martinis over there?
Holy shit.
Friday.
Gin and juice.
Gin and
She
juice.
said make sure you got one.
All right, thank you.
I love
Thank you, Heather B.
Calm
from
that
the
down.
Friday.
original Real World.
You can do that with anything. It's Monday. I'm getting over the weekend.
Holy shit.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but that was cool as shit.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Foxy, man.
She was foxy.
And you don't need shit like that in your face, man. You're trying to keep from fucking women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how hot your girlfriend is or anything like that. It just doesn't matter. You get bored of fucking all of them.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah, no one's fucking... All these sitcoms over the years where it's like the husband's like, can we have sex? And the wife's like, not today. You're like, that's fucking bullshit. The only sitcom that was almost a reality show, and it looked like it was Married with Children.
Right, yeah.
Where the wife was like, can we fuck? And he's there going... she was way hotter than him. And he'd be like, he'd go up the stairs, just,
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I should have fucking gotten a chick who was as ugly as sin, but really funny and good to hang out with.
Right?
But instead I chose like a dumb girl who's kind of hot. And I thought that would make me happy, and it did for like 6 months. I'm telling you, just pick someone fucking ugly that you get along with. Because that's all, you're never going to enjoy fucking anyone for more than 6 months.
Sound advice, Jim Jefferies. Holy shit.
Jim Jefferies.
I love it.
Fucking never
God
disappoints.
damn.
Dude, you were beyond hilarious today.
All right.
All right, we got to go.
I guess we're out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yep. See ya. Monday is David Lee Roth Day.
Fuck yeah.
What happened?
Tuesday's Daily Roth Day.
Yeah, I got the headphones still on.
It's not bad.
You're all right.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
You go, it's not bad. It's pretty bad.
Holy fuck, Jim.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, we were until you started talking.
I don't walk around like this.
It's all right. You weren't really on mic.
Love you, honey.
All right. I don't walk around like this with a microphone 2 inches from our face and headphones
just a
on.
bit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.